to the Extra Medium Show.
King Kong ain't got shit on me. Is that how it is?
Kinda.
What
It's
is
not quite the same cadence, but
Okay, I'm sorry.
yeah, I mean that's it. That's the line, but
You do it.
King Kong ain't got shit on me. Maybe. That's pretty much how you said it too.
If you said it with blackface, I'd get it much more.
Is that all? That's all you want me to do? No big deal. Shaman. 281-330-800-4. You don't know whose number that is?
No.
Do you?
No, I don't.
Oh my god. I'm too old. Show's over. Cancel it.
Whose number is that?
281-330-8004. Hit Mike Jones up on the low, cause Mike Jones. You don't know who Mike Jones
I know
is?
who Mike Jones is. He's balling.
Yeah, but all right, never mind. I saw a video where they're asking NFL players whose number that was, and it was like half and half. I thought you guys might know. It was a real number. Like he put his cell phone number out on a song.
His real number.
I mean, I'm sure it didn't last
Wow.
long because
Wow.
it blew up.
Sure. I saw
Mike
that.
Jones, who? Mike Jones, who? That was his thing. Sorry.
What's he up to now?
Probably answering phone calls. I don't know.
I mean, I'm sure that number is in use. That'd be really unfortunate for that. Does he say area code?
281.
What's that area code?
I don't know. 281
Shame to look up what a 281 area code.
330-8004.
Welcome to Verizon Wireless. The number you dialed has been changed, disconnected, or is no longer in service.
Oh.
What are we gonna do Mike Jones like that? He should open it back up.
Houston, Texas.
Ah,
That makes
sense.
sense. Yeah.
Makes
He
a lot
was
of
with
sense.
Paul Wall and the gang.
I love Paul Wall.
Well,
What it do, baby?
he's alright.
I like Paul Wall.
I think you're a little biased.
I think you shouldn't say
That's
that.
creamy complexion.
All right, top 5 rappers: Paul Wall, Mac Miller, Eminem. I'm just kidding.
Half of Logic. And who's that other guy?
Lil Dicky.
Okay. I was thinking, he's a D-bag kind of.
The guy. What's his name?
I can picture him.
He wears the
He
like.
dated Halsey. G-Eazy.
Oh, that's not who I was thinking of.
Oh.
I like G-Eazy.
Oh, of course you do. Of course you do. He's all right.
I was
He's
thinking of the guy who.
Chris Webby.
No,
Is he black?
No, it's the dude.
I don't know what he
it's,
looks like.
It's the dude. He wears those like Cobra sunglasses.
Riff Raff.
Yep,
That's who you were thinking of?
that's who I was thinking of.
Dang.
Is he even really a rapper?
Sure.
He's a lifestyle guy.
Yeah. And anything produced by Scott Storch. So I'm not. So no, we've been gone. I've been gone. Poor planning by me. I take full responsibility. I'll dive on the grenade. I was in New York. It's not it. I was in New York.
That was a miss.
I was in New York. And it's different.
I like New York.
Nothing crazy happened. I was waiting to see ice. That didn't happen.
You had to ask for ice for your water.
I said I want only warm drinks. I said, fuck ice. All my drinks hot. Please. Put them in the microwave. So I didn't see any of that. The homelessness wasn't bad. It was fairly clean.
We were in New York like 8 years ago.
Times Square was a madhouse. I don't want anything to do with that.
I didn't care for Times Square. We went and ate dinner one night at a Bubba Gump shrimp company there in Times Square.
Why?
Well, why not?
You go to Sbarro.
All right.
Yeah, it's a chain. Of course it's all right. It's going to be all right.
We had a cool view. When we went in high school, I don't know if it was by Times Square or not, but they had the ESPN zone.
It was.
Yeah, it was really cool. I remember the only thing I really remember of it was in the bathroom, they had TVs by all the urinals.
That was a big deal back then.
It was.
It's not so much anymore.
That was what,
They actually, I'm pretty
2010?
sure they closed all the ESPN.
You ever
Yeah.
been to a place where the restroom has two-way glass and you can see out, but people
I
can't see
haven't,
in?
but I don't like that.
I've been to one in Pittsburgh.
Do they see your wiener?
No, you can see them. There's people literally right outside. It's like a thing of glass. You're standing there at a urinal.
I get
The
stage
wall
fright.
behind the urinal is glass. And there's people like waiting, like seeing the hostess, and they're like standing, and you're literally meter you away from them. They're looking at you. They don't know it though. They can't see. You know what I mean? They're like checking the reflection while you're peeing. It's different.
Is it European? Get it?
Yeah. It's erotic.
Sorry.
I was in there for about 2.5 hours.
Voyeurism.
Maybe into that kind of thing.
No, I like New York. I used to tell myself I wanted to live in a city like that. But
I can see it. It's so. I mean, I don't know what people do to pay rent.
well, you were in Manhattan too, so
True.
those people, their rent's different than maybe in other parts of New York
That's
City. What the trick is to have, I forget what it's called, where your rent is, because they don't.
Rent controlled or whatever.
Yeah. So you're paying like 1960s rent.
Well, kind
I
of.
mean,
Yeah,
I
that's why
don't.
people live with like their grandparents and stuff since they're locked in.
Yeah, it's a whole scheme.
Well, that's
No.
the friends.
So I saw I had three different types of pizza. It was all pretty solid. I got an Uber once, and our guy hit a guy on a bike. Just tapped him. They yelled at each other. He got on the bike, drove away. No big deal.
I mean,
Last time we were in New York, I saw a full-on accident. The guy's bumper came off. No one stopped. The guy stopped, got out, grabbed his bumper, threw it in the back of his car, went on their way.
Yeah. Other than that, it was pretty low key. I was chilling with some locals and went thrifting. And
what'd you think of Central Park? I saw you were there.
it's just huge.
Where that Imagine thing on the ground is,
Yeah.
the building across the street is where John Lennon was murdered.
I didn't go there. But yeah, don't try and think that you're gonna get anywhere quick, because you're not. So
Dude, that's like, I remember we were in, I don't remember exactly where we were, but we decided to walk to the Natural History Museum. And on the map, it doesn't look like it's that far. Dude, that walk sucks so bad. And everyone in New York walks fast.
That's why everybody in New York is skinny too. Like,
I was
noticed
gonna
that.
say there were not a lot of fat people.
Yeah.
I did notice a lot of fat
Because it's
people.
cheaper. You can get pretty much anywhere by walking.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, it's cheaper.
I mean, I'm sure they're there somewhere
Oh yeah.
in the sewers.
Freaking McDonald's.
That was the worst McDonald's I've ever been to, was the one in New York.
So you guys went to Bubble Gump and McDonald's?
No, well, that was when we went in.
Grab a local place. It's just as cheap.
When we were there 8 years ago, we were there during the St. Patty's Day Parade.
I was there for the St. Patty's Day. Well, I left the day of the St. Patty's Day parade.
Too many people.
It was a blizzard.
We barely got to see it. We thought we could just like walk right up to it. We failed to realize that there's 8 million people living in the city, and you know, it's a whole thing.
But no, I could
Well,
understand.
we did go to that one bar, and it was pretty cool in there.
It was an Irish pub.
No, I get it though. Like the appeal. I get it. But I'm back.
I couldn't live in a place like that. I don't even like going to Cleveland. Too many people.
I think Cleveland's fine.
Makes you feel kind of insignificant at times, but it's kind of humbling at the same time. Like,
I'd rather see urban development like that rather than like around our place.
yeah, I know. I know. Don't even say it. I know what you're gonna say.
You tell me.
Amazon Fulfillment Center.
There's like industrial parks are the worst.
There's just huge buildings with like not the just.
Yeah.
Ugh.
And then to go along with that, you have stretches. Usually it's right off the interstate where there's like 5 McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King, gas station in between, and then you'll even get like grocery store, Target, all of that. Like there's no grass.
Yeah.
It's all just pavement. Like I'd rather see at least tall buildings if you're gonna do that than that crap.
People feel that way about golf courses.
People hate golf courses.
People do hate golf courses.
And I kind of get it.
Which should we talk about? So we went golfing. Alex and I, 2v2 against two of his coworkers, scramble style, right? We're gonna go out and compete.
Y'all got whooped.
It was the most embarrassing thing I've ever done in my life.
It was so.
We got destroyed.
That's why I only go with one person I work with, because we're about the same. I mean, he is better, but
Alex
there's people I know I work with that
severely
are so
undersold how good this guy was.
They were locked in.
They were playing very well, and we were playing very bad. For us, we've seen each other play decent. We were both playing horrible.
worse than your normal.
Way worse.
Just couldn't
Am I
get it
normal?
together.
No, like
It was bad. And they were locked in.
They were locked in, so they're driving the green in 2, 3. They're up at the green practicing putting while we're still trying to make it onto the green.
It was bad. They offered to switch partners at one point. I told them to kick rocks.
It was really bad. It was. I stopped keeping score on the back nine. It's just I'm taking a hiatus. I can't. We paid a lot of money to feel
The course was
poorly.
out of our league too.
Unbeknownst to us, the course was the official Kent State golf course.
Oh, I played there. It's not. It
was pretty
much
tough.
better than what we normally.
It was
play.
It wasn't the hardest,
Yeah.
but it was pretty tough. It didn't help the situation,
Yeah,
and we just weren't in sync. You
We
had
weren't.
morning beers. I had afternoon beers.
It's
we
true.
just weren't.
we weren't vibing with it.
But I don't think quitting is.
We started out real strong.
We did.
Really strong.
I had a beautiful drive. He had a beautiful putt. Like
Then
I was like, all right,
Downhill.
we came out. We're gonna hang in this. You know what I mean? I was like, whoops. Nah, dude, just off a cliff.
yeah, it was bad. It was.
He wants to quit.
I'm taking a hiatus.
Quit golfing?
I'm taking a goddamn hiatus.
That's what they all say. 6 years later,
Yeah.
I don't think that's the answer. I think you gotta get back out
I think I
there.
have the yips.
That's what it was like. Like
Yeah.
literally,
You
just
don't know what the yips are?
No.
It's
an unexplained
undescribable
phenomenon.
by science. You just can't do something anymore. It just happens.
we just couldn't hit the ball. It was
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. It got so bad too where they were so far ahead of us they would just park in front of us because they assumed we wouldn't hit it
That's-
straight.
Oh yeah. They by like the 14th hole, they were acting like we weren't there.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
A little disrespectful,
Yeah.
but rightfully so. We were playing.
We were bad.
We were playing horrible.
I'm surprised we didn't get yelled at by a Marshall.
It would have sent me over the top.
Well, we did have one approach us, which I thought was going to be a pickle. But
Somebody lost the wallet. No big deal.
yeah, we saved the day.
But I think you gotta get back out there.
I think so too, but boy, is the morale low.
We just gotta get real drunk.
Play me.
Yeah.
Your morale will go back up.
That's what we need to go play. We need to go play our comfort course.
We do have our comfort course.
Comfort course. Couple brews before,
You're right.
couple during,
hot
and then
dogs.
you know what? Afterwards,
Why not?
let's sit on the patio and have
Why not?
one. Yeah, maybe a couple
That's-
dogs.
The problem is too. Recently, we've been golfing in July and August, and the A train doesn't perform well in 90. And it wasn't even that hot, but it was hot.
It was humid.
It was.
I prefer the rain.
I play my best golf in the
So
rain.
do I. I think it's the built-in excuse.
Do you remember when we were in our league? That
Yeah,
game
I
where there
do.
was essentially tornado.
Yeah.
I was playing 2 over par. And then they canceled the match halfway through. I was sick to my
I
stomach.
was scared. It was very stormy.
It was real. I've never
It
been
was
that in
stormy
inclement
Daniels.
weather that bad. We the first time we've ever had to seek shelter on a course.
We did have to seek shelter for an extended period of time.
Yeah.
I was a little scared.
But anywho, yeah, it was bad. It was just not good. And then there was talk about getting lunch afterwards, and I told Corey, I'm like, I'm going the fuck home.
Yeah.
I can't.
You know it's bad.
I was lucky to get out of the house for 18. There was no way I was extending lunch after that.
Yeah.
My wife would have killed me.
Yeah.
Um,
It just wasn't great.
yeah.
It was a good time, I guess.
But we're going to practice, and we're going to come back. We're going to play them again, and we're only going to lose by 10 strokes.
I'm okay with that.
They destroyed
I'm
us. They
okay.
beat us by like 15, 20 strokes.
By
like,
a whole 16, I had.
They were, I assume, under 100, and you guys, I assume, were probably over.
they were like par.
Okay, yeah.
They were playing really well.
I don't know if we were over 100.
No, we might not have been over 100. But if you're playing scramble style,
Scramble, anything like.
You should be getting good shots.
Should we get hitting
Yeah.
par?
yeah.
Yeah.
And we were not.
Not triple bogey.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By hole 16, my attention was devoted to my fantasy football draft that was happening at that time.
That's true.
So
He was also fantasy football drafting, which
That might have been it.
it wasn't, but it at least took my mind off of it.
we'll be back.
Yeah, sure.
I watched a bunch of movies. I do plane. Oh, I forgot to tell you, New York. I did something I never done before. I upgraded first class
Really.
on the way back. It was a small plane. It wasn't really anything great. They brought me my Sprite in a glass.
How long of a flight was that?
Like an hour and a half.
That's longer than I thought it'd be.
But bigger seat. They don't really treat you any different.
I've made the executive decision anytime I travel on a plane from now on, I'm doing at least business class.
It was very cheap to upgrade.
Oh,
I
yeah.
was like,
From now on, I'm either the extended leg rooms and stuff, or like the X row.
yeah. But I do good movie watching on planes. I watched, is it Logan Lucky or Lucky Logan
Lucky Logan, I know that movie.
with Channing Tatum?
Mm.
He's a coal miner in West Virginia and plans a heist on the place that has the Coca-Cola 600, the NASCAR race.
Okay.
So they plan a heist for that, and it's pretty good. It's not as straightforward as you think.
Does that place hold a lot of money?
Well, they are, yeah, and they're planning on robbing it during a slow time, but then stuff messes up, so then they have to rob it during the Coca-Cola 600.
Mm.
So yes, they have a bunch of cash because it's a huge.
Mm.
It's a huge thing. There's a cash room, and but there's a twist and there's a turn. I don't want to give the movie away.
Is it a left turn?
There are several left turns. Just keeps
I
going.
like NASCAR. I can't lie.
I can't
think
get
it's-
into it, but
I
the movie's good. I mean, Channing Tatum is a pretty believable West Virginian, I guess.
Yeah.
Does a pretty good job.
Is it present day?
Short, yeah. I think it's 2017 or something. But yeah, solid. He's the only one I really remember. I don't remember any other names. Yeah. And then I watched another older movie with Ed Helms called
You like Ed Helms?
Cedar Rapids.
I've heard of that, but I don't know what that is.
He works for an insurance company, and they send him to a conference basically, because the person who's supposed to go, it's the guy who plays Dangle from Reno 911, dies of autoerotic asphyxiation, and they're a Christian company, so they're trying to cover it up, and he goes, and it turns into this big sex romp thing,
So the guy was going to the conferences, and the company thought that he was being an insurance
Yeah, he was
salesman,
a
but it
freak.
turns out he was going to those.
Yeah,
because
that's
I'm sure
what
he's-
everybody goes for. Yeah,
Right.
it's and there's a couple people in that, a couple bigger names in that what they pop up on screen. You're whoa, that's, you know what I mean? And it's short, funny, not serious. It's an easy watch.
Yeah.
I watched it with my wife, and she's like, we need to find more movies like that where it's not
heavy.
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
a light watch. You can loosely pay attention. You know, not like locked into every scene. But yeah, Cedar Rapids.
I watched a movie last night with the wife. I follow this page on Facebook, and it's about found footage horror movies. And someone posted it, and we were just bored sitting there, so I turned it on. It was on YouTube. It was a real movie, but it was on YouTube, and it's called the McPherson Tape, and it's apparently the first found footage movie, and it's from the 80s, the mid 80s, and it's recorded on like an 80s camcorder, and it's an alien abduction movie. It's basically like War of the Worlds, but from a person's perspective. You know what I mean? And it's this family. I don't know where they're at. They're on a mountain, though. The house is on a mountain, and it's the mom, grandma, the matriarch, and then she has 3 sons. 2 of the sons have spouses, and then one of the couples has a kid. So they're all up there for the kid's birthday party, and then the dude's just recording everything, you know, like how you would like how Paranormal Activities, like security cameras, but it's, you know, it's just like a home movie. And they go outside to mess around with something, and they see like a big light go, so they go and chase the light to a neighbor's place, and they see a spaceship with 3 aliens, and the aliens see them, and then the rest of the movie ensues. But you can't see crap because the power goes out, and they have candles and lanterns in the house, but it's an 80s camcorder.
Yeah.
So like it's like 10p like 1080p, it's like 10p. You know what I mean? But
It's like 480.
yeah, and it's really grainy, but it kind of adds to it because the dialogue's actually very good, and it was a fun watch. You don't see a ton because, like I said, it's hard to see, but apparently when that movie came out, the master tape, because the guy who's filming it is actually the director and writer of the movie too. The master tape got like lost in a fire or something like that, but some people had bootlegs of it, but the bootlegs didn't have the beginning sequence or the credits, so legitimately people thought that it was a real movie or like home video. And then even like an agency in like 2006 had to like release a thing saying this is not real.
I like that.
It's cool.
Yeah.
And it was a little creepy too. It's not overtly scary or anything like that, but that's why I like the found footage movies or stuff like that, because it feels real. You know, like Paranormal Activity, same kind of thing where like...
No, we talked about the Blair Witch Project, like when that came out.
Right.
Everyone thought it was real.
So this was pre-Blair Witch, but it wasn't because of those reasons of it like getting lost and stuff. It's very not popular. So, you know, but it was good, I think, and it definitely laid the groundwork for it. But and then a couple nights ago we watched The Ruins.
Not familiar.
Have you seen that, Shaman? I know you've seen it. We watched it at your house. These group of kids, well, like, I don't know, like 20-year-olds, 22-year-olds, go to Mexico. They're bored. They decide to go to some ruins.
Done that.
Right. But these were like
Lost in the jungle.
deep within the ruins.
I don't even know if it was Mexico. I thought it was like
Maybe it wasn't
the
Mexico.
Amazon or something like that.
Yeah, it could have been whatever.
It's all the same to you. It's fine.
Yeah. Anywho, they get there. There's like lime around the thing. They get over to it. These locals come and start pointing guns and bows and arrows at them. And they're like, you know, you're fucking around. This one dude who went up to the ruins and came back to talk to them, they shoot an arrow in his chest and he dies. And this whole thing, apparently the vines on the ruins are like alive. And they're, you know, trouble ensues.
Sounds less cool, but
It was good. It's like one of those like late 2000 aughts like college horror movies, like, you know what I mean?
Like, what's the one on the island? Is it just the island?
What
Oh,
was the movie called? The Island.
It might be.
it.
But yeah, it's, you know, it's, you're not getting the best movie of the world,
That's why you
but
don't go hiking in the middle of the jungle and stuff.
yeah, and it's just, it's good. It was good. We watched it when we were younger, and my wife hadn't seen it, so.
I finally got my hands on Alex's HBO password. So yeah.
Well, just all he had to do was ask, and he asked.
Well, no, I'm actually switching everything over, so I will have access again, but we'll see. So I watched.
You also get Hulu and Disney Plus.
Well, I have those. But if yours is commercial free.
It is.
Oh, I switch over to that. But
Just end yours.
I watched Final Destination: Bloodlines.
That's the new one.
the new one.
I'm gonna put her on blast, but my wife was scared to go see it in the theater.
Yeah.
Because it's still like plausible.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, we didn't see the movie, so I don't know.
This
but
one's all.
my favorite is.
I left it feeling unfulfilled.
Is there going to be another one?
Is there a chance of it
Like,
being,
did it set it up?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so.
You're gonna milk that franchise.
Why not? I mean, it's like.
I mean, they do a
Yeah.
good job of like bringing it from back to like the
Because
beginning.
this is like someone from a long, long time ago skipped the death.
yeah.
So then it's like the family tree. Then
Right.
those people wouldn't have been born or whatever.
right.
So they all
It's a
need to
girl
die
who
too,
survived.
right?
Yeah, survived something for years and years, and all these people weren't supposed to be born.
Right.
But she was next,
Right.
and she didn't die. So then the other people didn't die, and they all had kids.
Yeah.
It's a whole thing.
Wow.
And then someone's not really someone's kid. So it's like, yeah. I mean, it's okay. It's an okay movie.
Are the deaths crazy?
Not no.
Like what they've been.
Yeah, I was just like, those are kind of weak.
My favorite's the third one, where they're at the carnival with the roller coaster.
Oh.
That one I think is my favorite. I think the deaths in that one are like, there's the one guy working out with the machine, and then the swords come
Yeah.
down.
So which one where the kid gets crushed by the glass at the dentist
Oh.
office? Is that 2?
I think it's 2.
I like that one. In the elevator. There's a man with hooks.
I remember that might be 1, because 2
It might
is,
be 1.
2 is the
One's the plane.
right. 2's the highway accident.
Yeah.
Right.
That one I knew.
That's the one I'm thinking of, I think, 2. And then, yeah, I don't remember all of them.
It's kind of creepy.
Yeah. The concept is pretty cool. But I don't know. I would give it B-.
Are
Like
there
it-
any big actors in it?
No.
The last scene is in number 2.
Yeah.
The one guy's in it, the old black guy that's in all the other ones. What? He works at the morgue or whatever.
Yeah. Okay. Very descriptive on that.
If you're familiar with the series, you know who I'm talking about. The old black guy that they go to for advice. He's in like every movie. Whatever. I'm right. You don't want to talk about what you did?
What'd I do?
Pshoo, pshoo. Pshoo, pshoo.
I shot.
Well,
What'd I shoot?
you went and watched.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Spoon feed him on that.
Did
Yeah,
you
you're
go
right,
or
you're
did I
right.
go?
You're right. No, yeah, I went to a D-Day reenactment up on Lake Erie.
WW2.
Yeah, it was great. It was freaking awesome. So it was an early day, and we started. We got there, and the first battle. So it's on the beach, and then there's some bluffs. On the bluffs and like inland are all the camps. There's the British and Canadian camp, the U.S. camp, the French resistance, which is like a smaller city type camp, and then on the beach is the German camp. And we start by, there's a bridge, and it was a battle between the Germans and the resistance, which is pretty cool. Resistance is fine, but they don't wear cool uniforms, so I don't care too much about them. And then we stuck around, and then there was a airborne battle, which I thought they were going to jump out of planes, but they didn't. They were already on the ground, and they fought the Germans around that bridge too, and it was really cool. And then we spent some time walking around the camps. They did a couple artillery demonstrations and had some tanks there, and the camps are cool because like that's actually where the reenactors are sleeping, but when they're not doing something, they're sitting in their camps. It's essentially pretending to be these people from the war. So they're like cleaning their weapons, or they even. So we saw the American camp have lunch. They even made lunch like they would have in 1944, and people were coming and filling their things with it was like beans and some
gruel.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't look good. And then
Alex went DoorDash.
and it was
McDonald's might have
it was really cool. They, the beach landing involved Higgins boats, which is it's like the boat you see in Saving Private Ryan. They had a couple of those, and they were dropping the troops off on shore. And the Germans had pillboxes and machine guns, and they're all firing blank rounds. So it's pretty cool. They had a lot of vendors. They had a lot of stuff being sold. So like I was telling my wife, like, I enjoy going to the Comic-Cons with you guys. I think a lot of the stuff is cool, but a lot of the stuff I'm like not super necessarily into, like old video games or the comic books themselves, stuff like that. But I enjoy seeing that stuff. This was like my Comic-Con. You know what I mean? With seeing the cosplay and then the vendors and this and that.
You owe your wife a lot.
She said she enjoyed it.
Yeah, of course she said that.
Well,
it's a way better evening if she says she enjoyed it. Going home and listening to you.
It was cool, man. It was really cool. It was, the people were really nice, super informative. Like, if you asked them questions, they knew what they were talking about.
They answered like it was 1944, though?
Some of them would. So they had like pretend demonstrations. So like before the main battle, you could watch the briefing of the assault by someone who was a captain for the Allies, briefing the men about it. So they did things in character, but if you asked them, they would just like basically like speaking to a person today, like a teacher.
They weren't like, "What's that picture box you're holding there, son?"
No, but yeah, it was. There was a lot of people. It was really hot. The tickets are free, but you have to get them like the day they drop because they'll sell out.
Such a hot ticket.
Yeah, I was pissed this year because last year I missed it. I didn't get tickets.
Why don't you get in it?
Well, I don't have any of the equipment.
Not yet.
Well,
Yeah.
it's fair. It's cool. It's because like the stuff is like legit. Like it's most of it's real, authentic stuff too, which is what a lot of the vendors sell.
So you'd have to get like a real
like
assault
M1
rifle.
Grand or K98 or whatever. You get those, and then there was a vendor there selling blanks.
So you get to just what? Like you just pick your rank. Like you can show up in a.
I don't know how it works. So like,
Show up. I'm the lieutenant.
well, there's like, I think you have to earn it because the like the 82nd Airborne, they're the ones who did that bridge assault. They're their own like, I mean that's a real thing, but then it'd be like Northeast Ohio 82nd Airborne or something like that. It's like its own regiment. So I bet you would join and start as a private probably, and then if you go to a lot of events, if you're choosing
I can't
to
lie. It sounds ridiculous. I get that it's cool when you're into it, but like to the outside person that's listening to this, it's probably like that's
I guess
ridiculous.
that's pretty cool.
They had.
I understand Comic-Con sounds ridiculous to people. I'm not. Don't get me wrong. I'm not shitting on you or it as a whole. I'm just saying from an outside looking in,
it's fair.
it looks ridiculous.
It's fair. They had a ton of vehicles too, like Jeeps and like the German Jeeps. I don't know what they're called, but there was one point where we took a shuttle from down on the beach by the tanks up to the camps, and it was one of those like 10-person golf carts, and I was sitting on the back. And we were going down the road, and then all of a sudden a German Jeep turns behind us, and 2 German officers are like steadily approaching us. It felt like I was in a freaking movie.
Yeah,
You on the back?
that's how Anne Frank
Yeah.
felt.
Yeah. I felt like I was in like Indiana Jones or something like that. Like
Do they know? Do they know that I know that they know?
But and it literally takes over this whole town. Like, it's a small town. Basically the only thing to do, like, it's not the only thing to do there because it has a very beautiful beach and stuff, but like,
I bet you they pull in a lot of revenue because of it, though.
yeah,
Stuff
and
like
and
that.
it's funny too because like imagine like being just, let's say you're a delivery driver, and because it's like a Thursday through Saturday event, and you deliver Thursday, and there's just like troops because like they would go and get lunch at restaurants around the reenactment in their uniforms. So you're driving down, and then all of a sudden there's like an SS officer or a full paratrooper.
Yeah, they gotta be careful where they do that.
Well, yeah.
You gotta wonder what those guys' motivation is.
Well, I mean, well,
What would be an SS officer? Like, bro,
Just even get that
come on,
pick.
come on. Just because we're doing the jail reenactment, you shouldn't just pick the PETA right away.
that's fair.
You gotta look at that guy a little sideways, like, eh.
Yeah, they even had a lot of people that were cosplaying, reenacting as civilians too, and they have like a whole day of events. There's like a USO dance and stuff where they'll play music with a live band and people can enjoy it. And it's a big thing too for veterans. They
was gonna ask
they
how-
roll out the red carpet.
I was gonna ask, how do troops feel about this?
I'd imagine it can go both ways.
Yeah.
Because they did it the most respectful way possible for sure. Like they didn't make a gimmick out of anything.
Right.
But I can understand too. Like I'm sure it brings back. It could bring back unwanted memories.
Well, yeah.
Too.
I mean, I suppose you don't go then. But
Yeah.
huh.
But
You should have recorded something.
I have some videos. Not much. I try to live in the moment. But it was cool. It was I would do it again. Maybe not next year per se, but
Maybe a different battle.
different battle would be cool.
Civil War or something.
Yeah, see, I've been to Civil War reenactments, and they're cool.
This guy standing in a line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just say it. Civil War soldiers are pussies.
No, there's one by our house every year, and it's okay. I think they pick a different battle every year.
I would go for the story, but I have to keep an open mind. Much like the ghost hunting.
Do you think it's like? Are you saying that because you think it's like nerdy?
No, so it is, but I don't know what it is about it. I don't know. I mean, it is nerdy,
Sure.
but that's not why. Like, I go to nerdy stuff. That's not.
Just not your nerdy.
It's different. It's different.
I think it's a great way.
There's something like subtly not aggressive, but like it makes me wonder like what these people's motives are to be in this.
I think it's a great way to remember history. And I say that, you have to keep in mind, think of a Renaissance fair. Think of the Civil War reenactments. Think of, we have that village near us that has a town essentially, from the Civil War era. And there's a lot of those kind of places all around here. And I think for the casual person, it's like, obviously, like, I'm in school to be a historian. You know, I am deep in history. Okay?
Aren't we all?
Well, for the casual person, it's hard to understand history because you can't. It's hard for people to imagine themselves necessarily in that environment. So I think seeing situations where you can experience history firsthand helps people appreciate what happened. Because, like, the thing that I always say, like, with history, a lot of people, especially in school, learn history by having a piece of paper or like a slideshow or whatever. We had projectors. Like, what were those called? Were those called projectors?
Overhead projectors?
Yeah.
With the light?
Yeah.
Got really hot.
Yeah. And you wrote on the clear paper.
Yeah.
But that... And you learn, okay, in this year...
No, I get what you're saying.
Like, history happened, and a lot of bad things in history, too. So, like, bringing up the whole German soldier part, they did terrible things. There's a difference between Nazis and German soldiers, too. That's a whole different conversation, though. But what I'm saying is... a lot of people don't take the time to think about why. And I'm not saying just for, like, German people, but, like, why did this country fight this country? Why did this king rule over this king? Like, you can learn the facts, but you have to learn the motivation too. And I think living history. I
completely get that, and I understand it from all that, the historical point of it, all that. I'm just saying, the guy who wants to spend his weekend dressed up like a Nazi I might have something wrong with it. That's all. Just there's something up there that's not the right motivation. That's all.
Well, someone has to do it.
No one has to do it.
Well,
I mean, nowadays too, like, they can make an AI exhibit of, like, the Van Gogh thing where you're 360 surrounded and they could have war going on and videos and they can do all that. So. But
I disagree with what you're saying, but I appreciate what you're saying. I understand what you're saying.
That's all. I thought it was interesting.
But yeah, it was really cool. I would go again. You guys should come.
I would definitely go just for the experience. I would do it at least once. Yeah,
and then so, like, there's one thing I missed out on when we went on vacation down in Myrtle in Charleston. There's a I think, I don't know if it's the Yorktown, but it's an aircraft carrier, and around there's a Vietnam era, like, fire base that you can go around and experience. I'd love to do that. And then down in New Orleans, there's the World War II Museum, and every year they have a World War II conference. I'd like to go to that sometime.
What's that's called? It's at Camp David, right?
I don't think so.
What is Camp David? And
that's where the president goes on vacation or something.
Yeah, it's like a whole, like.
I don't think it's called Camp David anymore, though. Oh. I think that was a recent change. Yeah,
it's called, like, Camp Bald Eagle America. All right, totally unrelated. While we wrap this up, what do you do with grease after you're done cooking?
Put it in a Ziploc bag and throw it away.
Ooh, a Ziploc bag? It doesn't melt it?
Well, we let it cool down where it's still viscous, but
that's fine.
It's a delicate balance.
That's a small window.
I
put it in either a can or, like, an actual bottle, and then freeze it and then throw it away. So by the time it melted, it's not going to, like, be all over my trash can, because then I'll probably be out on the curb.
Huh. Setting up a delayed bomb, like a...
No, yeah.
What do you do?
That's different. Well, so this has been a point of contention in my house. My wife would just dump it in, like, whatever, like a bowl, and then, like, scrape it out and all this stuff. I'm like, save a coffee can.
Yeah.
We used to do that growing
and
up.
we'll just and you pour it in that, and then when the coffee can's full, you throw it away. So that's what we started doing.
Do you save your bacon grease to
I
use?
don't. No. I'm not doing it.
Um,
I'm sure it's great, but I don't need that. Bacon's good enough. And I guess I cook your eggs with bacon grease. I'm trying to live.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's delicious, but I was just curious.
I actually don't know. I just know that we made hamburgers the other day, and that's what we did. We used a George Foreman, and it has a tray. I just poured it into the baggie.
It makes sense. I thought it would rip the baggie or burn through a hole in the baggie.
It wasn't hot. It was warm.
I mean, yeah, you probably cooked 8 and then came back. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not supposed to put it down your drain, right?
Yeah.
No, it's a big no-no,
Yeah.
and you're not
Yeah,
supposed to dump it
I agree.
outside.
Why?
It's probably bad, right?
For who?
I mean, it can kill your grass and stuff, but
My grass is dead
Probably
already.
for. I just don't think you're supposed to do that. I don't know why, but I don't know. Let us know how you guys dispose of your grease. I think the coffee can is the way to go. Personally.
I think so too.
yeah,
But then you have a
and
coffee
soup
can sitting.
maybe.
Put it under the
Where do
sink.
you do it?
Put it under the
Where
sink.
do you put it? Oh, under the sink?
I like it under the sink. My wife's been putting it on top of the fridge, which just seems like
that's
an
a risky
accident.
business.
Yeah.
Yeah,
If that thing falls,
Anything could happen.
could be
especially
a bit
since
of a
your wife's
mess.
not the
That's true. We have a stool. I don't know.
Someone's going to get greased.
Yeah, but it'll be hard grease. I mean, I guess putting it back up, you have to wait till it solidifies.
Hmm.
No, you end up with burns.
Yeah.
Big. Then you have to find a new husband. All right. I'm kidding, guys. I love you. All right. As always, Shaman didn't watch anything. He informed us he has not been outside in 2-3 weeks. So, nothing new on Shaman front. No. All right.
There we go.
That's it. And as always,
Stay safe.
Thanks for listening to the Extra Medium Show with Alex and Corey. Please make sure you like and subscribe.